Yo, what you saying? I'm down to my last pack, you know, but I got them samples ready for Sunday sessions. I got the original, and I got the strawberry. Everyone's saying it's fire, so you won't have a problem moving this. Alright, safe, I'll see you on Sunday.
There's more to life than sitting on the corners, make them corners fly. Hit cells on Beatles, window lick if it's a quick thing. Raw ting pepper, have you seen your life shift quick or wet Joe?
He messaged me, he said, send me the track, I'm going to Dubai, I want it.
Swear down.
So I sent it him straight away.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Business.
Yeah, man.
Let's go, man, let's go.
Oh, shit, man. Okay. Check. Make sure my mic's nice today.
Come on. Nimmers, what go on?
Yo.
What are you saying?
There, man, chilling.
How we doing?
Yeah, good, you know. Good.
You know, just a catch up after back of a viral madness. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, people. Obviously, like you've read the comments.
Yeah, you know what? It's water off a duck's back, man.
Yeah.
I see this all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna get your trolls. You're gonna get people one-sided on on either side. At the end of the day, you know what? You know the way I took it, it was a good debate.
Yeah.
It got a bit heated. It got resolved.
Yeah.
And that's the way shit goes. If you're grown enough, you know, each side can see each side's point, and you just keep it moving. That's fine.
Just to put a bit of context to what we're talking about. Obviously, we did the main show, which usually comes out on a Sunday.
Yeah.
You was on the show with Tankz.
Yep.
You had Pepsi on the show as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, Rich and Little J were hosting.
Yeah.
The vibe of that show is always about there's an entertainment value to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is potential to have serious talks. There is potential to go down different routes in terms of conversation, but the usual energy, you know, it's just a mixture of guests, isn't it? Like sometimes you don't take things too lightly.
Of course.
And there's obviously drink involved and
Yeah,
whatnot. The only reason why I'm saying this like this, is because in the comments people see clips.
Yeah.
And then they'll make assumptions.
Yeah,
and then,
of course.
You know what though? A lot of people have seen the clips and thought, yo, let me watch the show.
Yes.
And then when they've watched the show, they're saying things like, yo, what's this, man?
Yeah.
Yo, you shouldn't have gone on there. And brother, like sometimes, like understand this. You're there to be entertained.
Of course. I mean, like I looked at some of the comments and I was just like, yeah, you ain't even. I bet you haven't even watched it. Like, you know what I mean? It's just the clip has made it one-sided for you. Do you know what I mean? You've judged on the clip, and you know what I mean. It's a sad world like that, but it is what it is, man.
It is what it is. But then there is people that have gone and watched it, and that's what I'm saying. Like the point I'm trying to make is that they're judging a conversation on a group conversation where it's mainly it's not even just about entertainment. It's just like being in a bar somewhere.
Yeah.
And you just around people, drinks are flowing.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily going to be the serious of talks at all times. You get it? Like sometimes not everyone needs to have the serious of talks.
Sometimes with the jokes, man.
Yeah, man. Like you're saying, sometimes just laugh and joke, man. Relax yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, like I said, you got different people online, and everyone gets triggered by something.
Yes. I said it. Like I said, I see it all the time. You know, we'll one of my artists will put a release out. You'll get some geezer, no pictures, flipping 100 followers. Yeah, it's always them guys. You know what I mean?
Got something to say.
These keyboard warriors, they got the most judgment. Yeah, off a clip. They haven't even watched the whole thing.
100.
Yeah. They're using their phone credit. Yeah, to just troll people. Do you know what I'm saying? It's wild. It's crazy, but at the same time, let them live in it. Let them do what they're doing. If they're happy in that specific moment, let them do what they're doing, man. You know what I mean? It bounces off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? To grown people that can see it for what it is, it just bounces off, man. It ain't nothing.
100%. And you know what though? It leads us to have proper conversations as well. So
of course,
and that's what we're doing right now. You get what I'm saying? This ain't about entertainment right now. We're here to reason, talk, and maybe even get to know you a bit more than what you would have on that show. You get me?
Of course, yeah.
if something comes out of these kind of situations, is that people are going to be more interested
in what
people got to say. You get me?
Course,
and that's what I like, though.
Yeah,
you get
I appreciate that. Appreciate that.
You get what I'm saying? So, as you would have found out from the show that you are a music manager.
Yes.
But let's know a bit more about how you got into it and, you know, the little stereotype that was created of 47 and developing.
You know what? You know what? The more he hit me with you're 47, you're 47. I was thinking, brother, like I've been in this game longer than you've been alive. Understand that, My dad used to have a studio on Hampstead Road, where Simply Red's piano player used to come and teach me piano. UB40 used to go there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I've been in this thing from early. I've watched it from early. So for him to go, you're 47, blah blah blah. This, like I was just sat there and like I was a bit baffled. So in some of the clips, I look baffled, like. What the fuck is this? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, if only you knew. But because he was talking so much, he couldn't get a word in edgeways. Right, I couldn't explain. Like I didn't have room to explain, and like I just thought to myself, do you know what? Calm down. Like it took. Like if you see the clip, it took me like 10 minutes, like to reset, because like. In my head, I was thinking
triggered.
In my head, I was thinking, in real life, it would have got real sticky real quickly. Do you know what I mean? But you know, I pride myself on trying to be professional in all states. Like, I have to process things in certain ways when it comes to artists and people dealing with my artists and stuff like that. So you know, like a little spoilt brat, like just shouting off and spitting his dummy out. I can handle that. Do you know what I mean? I can. That's why I said, "Are you okay?" Like, because it just looked like a whole bunch of madness. Like he was just picking out of the hat, and just chucking shit. Watch this, that, and the other. Listen, at the end of the day. It was what it was, man. You know what? I left here, and I wasn't even angry. I enjoyed it. Do you know what I mean? Because you know what? The kid was so knowledgeable. When I first walked in with Yoko, I was stood there and I was listening to what he was saying. And I was saying, bro, this kid, like fair play, man. He's got his head on. Do you know what I'm saying? As soon as the liquor, like the Ray and the vodka together, absolutely smashed his face off. But, obviously, the conversation, it did get silly. So I can imagine frustration of some people, do you know what I mean, that don't process things the way that, older people would have done. So, he's got people coming at him about Thailand, blah, blah, blah. I'm chucking my little 2 pence worth in, and we're all laughing. I honestly thought it was banter. Banter until he dropped the Diddy thing, and then like my head kind of fell off because I thought, don't do that, don't bring that here. So I mean, we're all grown, you're in the music business and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So
that's what I'm saying. From my perspective, what I seen is first of all, have you heard of him?
I've never heard of him before, but obviously I've done my research afterwards. He looks like a big deal. Do you know what I mean? Music-wise, he looks like a big deal. He's doing numbers. So again, after I seen that, when I went home, did my research, I had a look and blah blah blah. I thought that was a bit of a wild way to go. Do you know what I mean?
Like, so that's what I'm saying. So like, the reason why I invited him down in the first place is because the pocket that he's sitting in and in the way that he delivers information. So whether or not he's anyone in the industry or not yet, I can see the lane that he's created, the type of person that he is, and where he's going with content. And it fits nicely with what we're doing. In terms of creating characters, in terms of building influence from for want of a better word, more of an American approach. Like these Americans are not scared to be outlandish and so on and so forth. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't mean I prompted him to be however he was.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't think that. I didn't think that because, like I said, it was just too quick, too wild. Like it was almost like everyone was getting onto him. And obviously, I stuck my 2 pence worth in, but I wasn't onto him like everyone else. Do you know what I mean? So he kind of
Yeah.
like his frustration just went boom.
So let me say something to you now then.
Yeah.
So you remember the first time when you came here, with socks?
Yes.
Yeah. You had socks here. You had all your other artists
Yeah.
here. Can you not remember how we was when you first came down? We was a bit antagonistic.
Yeah, and
to a certain extent.
if you remember, I had a conversation with you because I had Shan,
Yeah.
and she's young,
Exactly.
and I said to you, bro, listen, respectfully, let's not do that.
Okay, then so there you
Yeah,
go. Then so
yes.
what I'm trying to say is that so that's what I'm saying. So we've invited him down
Yep.
for a similar effect. Obviously, we didn't at the time know that he was going to be you. It don't matter who comes on.
Yeah,
It don't necessarily matter who comes on.
yeah.
But I'm saying like the type of way that his brain's thinking is your content.
Yeah.
Let's get views.
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily about you, but it's in a pocket. Yeah, and there's disrespect in there. There's a level of disrespect that.
Yeah,
that's
I think he processed it and thought, yeah, my man, he's gonna be
The moment.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna be the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I kind of got it.
Yeah.
And like I could say, he was like, it's content.
Yeah.
And in my head, like all the time, like I'm processing it and I'm thinking, brother, I ain't your content, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm really, really not that guy. Like this, like the views thing. I get what you're doing for yourself, but don't drag me in and make me a part of it because, there's a thin line between.
And that's it. But this is the point.
Yeah.
Like the new generation, old generation,
Yeah.
they're crossing these lines.
Yeah.
For content.
Yeah. And like I said, I had to take a little 10 minutes out. Everybody could see what was going on. Big up Jay. Yeah, big him up because like he kind of clocked. And then after the question that was asked to me, he kind of stayed in that lane, and I respect that a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was there and I was heated, I was triggered, and I was thinking, like when I said to him, listen, don't talk to me. Like I got to stay in my lane now because I could feel myself getting heated, and you know what I mean. I don't change my character for nobody. Do you know what I mean?
100.
And I could feel myself being dragged.
But I liked how you handled you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I like the way everybody handled themselves.
Yeah,
You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah.
There's ways that you can look at it and say, nah, man, you shouldn't have done this very way.
Yeah.
But I'm of the opinion, it's content.
Yeah, of course,
I
of
don't
course.
expect no one to be disrespected. Like, and the way that let's say you got treated, bro. I would expect the same from myself. Someone to treat me the same.
Yeah.
So what I mean to say by that is I went on to Young Spray's podcast.
Okay.
And Young Spray, he's the ultimate troll.
Yeah. So, but, like, obviously, I seen him in the comments.
He's in the comments as well.
Yeah, he read the situation wrong.
Yeah.
And then I said to him, listen, brother, get the facts straight before you drop your 2 pence.
Yeah.
XYZ, manners and respect. Now, if I say manners and respect at the end of my message here, that means, listen, respectfully, thank you very much. Just enjoy the show. Allow me. Yeah. You just come back with some, it better be manners and respect. And I'm just, you know what? I just said I'm not going back and forth because, you know what I mean? I'm not, I don't want to be going back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm not a troll.
Yeah.
I'm a grown ass man. I'm not here to argue the toss with some guy, some 44-year-old guy here that sat there on a sofa chatting bare shit about everybody. Do you know what I'm saying?
But this is why I'll say personally, like, the internet's a fake place, bro.
Yeah, of course.
You can't take it real.
Yeah.
You take it real, bro.
You
You
gotta
end up
take
in
it-
some mad situations over the internet.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah.
the point that I was trying to make is that even if that was me
Yeah.
in your position,
Yeah.
the best version of me is not to get triggered.
Yes.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
So
100%.
where the comments will lead people to think this, that, and the other, it's
Yeah.
the way you handle yourself,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
And obviously you handled yourself like with maximum respect. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah,
the way that you handled yourself was proper stuff.
I got
You don't need to hear that from me.
Yeah,
'cause
no,
you're,
I got
you're older
home.
man for me, you get me? But
I got home and I thought, you know what? We're in a good place.
Yeah.
I mean, because normal situations like that, they don't happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't happen, right? And if they were to happen, it would be what it would be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On a normal day-to-day basis, like. So for me to be sat here with a stranger, on a podcast, I wasn't necessarily thinking, you know what? I look after people's careers. Like I plan what's going on. I got to be professional. I just thought, this guy's wilding out, man. Like, let me just like kind of enjoy it. I can take it. I can give it. It's not a problem at all. Yeah, it's not a problem. I don't take myself too seriously. Like I said, some of the things like the Diddy thing and stuff like that triggered the shit out of me because I'm not that guy in it. I never said I worked with young people as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So some of them things pissed me off. It pissed me off, and it was getting to the point where I just wanted to get off my seat, drag him off, and just do some mad shit on camera. But I just thought, you know what? Don't mess up their team. Don't mess up your team. You're okay. Stay in your lane.
But that's what it was there to do, though. It was there to trigger you. You get what I'm saying? And bro, for everything, like, I just feel like there's ways of utilizing this type of situation. And it doesn't mean that doesn't mean that man needs to start creating these situations on a regular basis. It's just when you're there, make sure you use it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
of course. You know, off the back of it, respectfully, off the back of it, I've had like a few artists message me, inbox me and saying, yo, I'm going to call you this week, blah, blah, blah. Let's have a chat. So, you know, it's good. I've had people message me because obviously they listen to the question about me being in a dark place and stuff like that, and they're messaging me talking about their dark place, and I'm, you know, the best thing about this shit is I'm in a position now where I can give them advice,
and we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? But before we do get into that, let's break down your career within music, and in terms of actually artist development, and who you are today. Do you get it?
Of course. I mean, so basically from the bottom, I've been a DJ since I was on pirate radio when I was 13, 14, do you get what I'm saying? And then
so that's your entry to
I took it over, do you know, I took it over. It was a London-based couple, come down to Telford, got a flat, backed the thing up. And then they heard about me because I was doing little bits and bobs like school, disco, and all these things.
So was you living at Telford?
Yeah. I moved from Birmingham when I was 9, and as soon as I got to Telford, like I'm a guy, like people know me. Like I walk somewhere and they can't help but not know me because my character is I'm open. Like, yo, how are you? What's your name? Do you know what I mean? I want to know who you are. I want to know who I'm sitting with. You know what I mean? I want to know what character you are. Let's bounce off each other. Do you know what I mean? If I can help you in any way, let me know. I'll do that shit for free. Do you know what I mean? Just because like my character's so big, I know a lot of people, so I can grab I can grab that guy there. Meet A to B. There you go. See you later. You know what I mean? That's what I do in any situation. That's what I do. So yeah, I'm up there. I'm doing like little events. I'm doing events at 14, 15. You know what I mean? At the youth club and stuff like that. Getting people off the streets. You know, beating people up and stuff like that. Come to the youth club, man. Yo, come true, man. And then so I've always like made my way into situations like DJing, music, being on lineups and stuff like that. You know,
What type of music?
Bro, I've gone from drum and bass, jungle, garage, house. I've stayed at house. I've been at house for like I'd say like 25 years.
So that's more your lane than any more like the house and garage. UK kind of lane.
Yeah.
Because that's even important to know in terms of even how you manage artists, even if you used to manage artists that are not in those genres. Because you've come from that lane there. There's a difference to like some of these new age managers as well, and what type of music they come from. Some of them don't even understand that lane. I'm not saying that some of them don't. I'm not saying anyone in particular. I'm just saying like that's just from what I've noticed. Like when I speak to certain people that their entry to the game is like rap and whatever, they don't necessarily appreciate house music or garage that much. You get what I'm saying?
See, the thing with me is, I come from all of that. But the artists that I manage, they all do rap. They do rap and grime and stuff like that. Now, like no disrespect, Socks. I didn't know anything about him. Yeah, before he put a verse on Gypsy General's track, "Clothes You Wear." Yeah, like obviously Gypsy General knew him.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he came into the studio. Yeah, and I was like, wow. This guy's sick. Mental. Yeah. After that, you know, we had a relationship. Built a relationship. I started managing him. Blah blah blah. Anyway, I didn't know anything about his style of music, his genre. He schooled me fast, innit? He schooled me fast. Yeah. Along with Gypsy General, who I started my journey with, they schooled me fast.
And Sox has had loads of managers, including people high profile like Jammer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's been around Boy Better Know. And all these people. So for even him to want you to manage him, like.
I mean, he's got a certain way of doing things in the studio, and at that specific time, I was like, nah, you can't do it like that. Like that's not the way that this track is being structured. So please, can you do it this way? I feel like because he's been with that high end, nobody really speaks like that. Do you know what I mean? To him, do you know what I mean? They just let him do what he's doing. So, you know, he kind of respected where I come from. I respected where he come from. And we moved from there. You know, it was a very good journey. Very, very good journey. I got to big him up every time. He's still smashing it now. I watched him on the Red Bull thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely
With
mental.
Mental.
Mental. You know, when you just look at someone and think, how do you process, pick up something, process it, bam, 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 bam. I mean, he's one of a kind, you know what I mean? I have to big him up every time. But anyway, I didn't know any of their genres, but no matter what genre it is, and I listen, I don't miss, I don't miss. I don't know what it is, but I do not miss, If I go into a studio with a new artist or any of my other artists that I've worked with, I know what I need to hear. I know what, they don't even know what they need to hear. I could go with an engineer, and build a brand new beat. They wouldn't know what they wanted to hear, but I would know. And once I finish, they'll be like, yo, shit. That's sick. Do you know what I mean? That is sick. And then they body the beat. They body the beat. Simple. So I know, genre. No, it doesn't matter what genre. Like I've gone from Shan that was doing like more R&B, like slow, like meaningful vibes. Gypsy General, he'll go. Obviously, he's a traveller. So he can go from speaking about traveller situations to meaningful, like in his head, depressed kind of fighting with his emotions kind of shit. And then he can go on to like a Gyallem tune. Do you know what I mean? So I have to cater for all of that, and make sure, you know, everything is like he's about to do like a nostalgic garage track. Obviously, I don't manage him anymore. He does his own thing. We're boys. That's gonna be my boy. Happy birthday to my boy. It's his birthday today. He's in Italy. Big up fucking Gypsy General. But I have to cater for everything. They always call me in to say, "Yo, you know what I mean? Is this the thing?" So
it sounds like you're more on the line of on the management side of things, like like what my man said, developing artists. There's many ways to manage, isn't there? And there's many ways to see the game, or there's many ways of playing a position. I feel like there's a difference between manager and management. Maybe management might handle development as well as marketing, finances, and all the rest. So is that something that you do, or are you just more on the development side of things? I do everything. Like I do everything. But would you say development is your forte, or are you good at marketing? I mean, I'm not 100% at marketing, but I'm getting there. Because that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. The difference in conversations sounded like someone who would understand marketing. He definitely. Someone that would understand development more. So basically, I'm the guy. I have to be in the studio to make sure everything's okay. So then after that, I'll be the guy that would probably put it on the distro, make sure that's done, and then I'd get in touch with radio.
and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? On the floor, the marketing side of things, I'm still getting there. Just remember, I didn't have no degree on this. Yeah, I built this. I built my company.
Experience.
Based on that, people not knowing what they were doing. Like, I'm seeing people with talent, like big talent. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what they're doing. They
So it's like a passion for you.
Yeah,
like,
100 million
to see
percent.
people do good.
100 million percent. They don't even know what a distro kid is, like a ditto is. Do you know what I mean? So I'm making sure that their shit is patterned. Yeah, all they got to do is write their rhymes, and drop them. Yeah, anything else after that, I'll send it to the radio. I got people in radio and stuff like that. Send it to the radio, send it to certain record labels, and just buy it. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna be the guy that shouts louder than anyone else. Like you can. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm that. I can be that guy. You know what I mean? People will listen to me because I walk into a room and I'm like, I can deliver it in a way that the rapper probably couldn't. He doesn't know how to articulate that way. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I started my company based on the fact that I was seeing so much talent, especially in Telford. I'd see like a snap clip, and they've done like an 8-bar, and I'm thinking, rah, that, whether it's singing or rapping, that's fucking hard. That is. So I messaged, yo, is that you? I see you, like, oh yeah, just messing about. I was like, nah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you got something. If you ever want to go studio, let's roll, innit? You can drop it if you don't like it. It's cool. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, they're like, shit. After I've done with the engineer and everything, they're like, shit. Okay, well, let's go then. I'm like, okay, let me guide you. If you're happy, then we'll sort out a management kind of deal. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's how it rolls. Like, I teach myself to do what I got to do. If I get stuck, then I'll move further. You know what I mean? I will take the necessary measures to be better. Like, but it's a passion for me.
So what happened with? Would you say Sux is one of your biggest artists? There?
He was at the time. Yeah.
What happened with that relationship? How did that?
Do you know what? It's just difference of opinion, and obviously, we were just going in different ways, speed wise. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm full force. Like, if you're getting bookings coming through to me, and I'm saying, yo, we got to do this, we got to do that, blah 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 blah, and if I want it more than the artist, then that's a problem. It's as simple as that. Yeah. And it got to a point that it might have looked that way, or he wanted to go in a different direction. It's all love. Like, I got nothing but love and respect for him. We didn't end on any bad beef or anything like that. It was just simple. I move in a certain way.
So you say you was moving faster than him?
I feel like sometimes, I was moving faster. Like, I'm at one point, because artists get to a certain point where they're like. You know what I mean? Some artists do that. They get to a certain point, they might get a writer's block or whatever it is. And like, if their manager's like, yo, and they're in that situation, they're going to be like, yeah, I need to fuck this guy off, man. He's doing my head in. Like, I just want to stay in my yard and smoke. And
so then, do you reckon, on the management side of things, do you reckon maybe if you was to look at yourself, you need to work on personal relations then?
Not really.
Because if you're trying to move faster than the artist, and the artist doesn't like the situation, that means that either one, the artist is not manageable, or two, you need to figure out a medium between getting the best out of that person based on the person that they actually are.
I mean, like, I can work my way around, like, anything. Like, I'm quite. I don't know how to put it. Like,
the reason why I'm saying that is because Sux is a big artist. If you're managing him and the relationship ends, you got to look at the reason why it's ended.
I'll be direct. Like, I say it with my chest. Sux can sometimes not be manageable.
Yeah. But which is understandable because I think that he should be way bigger than what he actually is.
100 million%.
So I'm not looking at you as saying, you done a bad job. Like, the guy's not reached his full potential.
Yeah, no. Do you know what? It gets to a certain point.
But within saying that though, you're
Yes.
still going to attract yourself to a certain artist that may do the same thing. You might have the same repeat thing because you're trying to get the most out of someone that can't be necessarily managed.
Yeah, of course.
Or the right machine's not in place to manage them.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it was a learning point for me because obviously, if I'm reaching out to this body, that body, and like I'm getting pure traction.
Yeah. Don't get it twisted, you know, because I'm like this as well.
Yeah.
I'm the same as what you're saying, what you're describing. I'm the same.
Yeah.
I want so much to get done.
Yeah.
And then the people around you just think like, yo, you lot are, what the hell? Like,
what are you doing?
Sometimes people's brain can't move as fast as yours.
Yeah.
But then with that, you still got to analyze the situation, and you can't control no one else.
Exactly.
You can only control yourself. So
Exactly.
there still might be potential, but the way that you got to see is that you're going to have to, as a manager,
Yeah.
learn how to deal with the people that you're managing.
Yeah.
Or not deal with them at all and
Yeah.
build a team of people that suit your type of management.
Well, this is the thing, yeah. This is the thing. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't ask nobody to do anything that they don't want to do. Everything that was, presented to Socks or anyone else, they asked me to make that happen. Yeah, the speed in which I made it happen, might have been their problem because they didn't expect that. Yeah, but when I move. Like, if you ask me to do something, I'm gonna get that done. Yeah, to show you, I'm not joking about. You know what I mean? This is what I do. Yeah, I pride myself on making shit happen. So if you say, oh yeah, you know what, I'd like to do that, bam, done.
But I feel like everyone's going to say that. And I feel like, especially with creatives and artists, they've got great high expectations and intentions for themselves.
Yeah.
But, every day is a different day for them.
Yeah.
So
And I get, you know what? I get it. Yeah, I'm flexible.
with these people, with these mad, like Socks is mad creative.
Yeah.
Mad creative.
Yeah,
like,
in his downtime.
For his brain to even work how it needs to.
Yeah.
There must be a level of something that you can't comprehend or I can't comprehend, but he needs that time.
It's downtime.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Like, obviously, we're gonna get down to the dark side, like my dark thing. Yeah. But I listen. Every single day. Yeah, I get up at 5-6 o'clock. Yeah, I go gym, right, and then for the rest of the day, I'm planning my next move. Yeah, whether it be a collaboration with 4 or 5 artists that never met each other. I'm saying, let's do a collaboration. I'll get a beat, bam. I want a verse off you. I've made that happen, yeah? So I'm like, that's going to be sick, that is. And then I'm thinking, we should do a show. I'm going to showcase these artists that I believe in. Because I believe in certain artists, and when I believe in you, you're going to get 100% off me. 100% off me. And sometimes, like, I've hit brick walls with that shit. Like, people just not being grateful, do you know what I mean, and stuff like that. But if I believe in your thing, if I believe in what you're doing, there's no end of what I will do, because I want you to succeed, because I believe you deserve to go forward and succeed. And it's hard work. So, that guy might need downtime. He wants to smoke weed. He wants to drink whiskey. And that's all he wants to do. He don't even want to fucking answer his phone. Yeah? And then there might be someone like me that's head will fall off, because I don't understand why fucking everyone, like, they ask me to do something. I do it with with the quickness, and then they're just like not grateful. It's like they plug themselves in, zap everything out of you, and then like they just drop it and they just keep it moving, and you're thinking, rah. Do you know what I mean? So,
like I said, I feel like I'm similar. Like, I'm expecting a lot out of people.
Yeah.
Or I expect, people come to you with things, or they want to be a part of what you got going on. And then when it's really time to put your foot on the gas,
100.
everyone's still back there, and you're saying, "Yo, keep up, bro. Like, this is what you want, and you want to be a part of this, then you have to keep up."
It's exactly that.
But that I don't know if that's ADHD or if there's something about it. But it can cause you to
Spin
hit
out.
brick walls because
spin
you're
out,
putting
bro.
a lot of energy into other people
Yeah,
rather than
yeah.
yourself for one, or putting energy into things that you can't control, and that's people.
Yeah.
You get it. The only person that you can control is yourself,
Yeah.
and sometimes you got to realize that even though you got good intentions, it's not going to be met yet. And furthermore, like what you just explained, like you'll see show this, that, and the other. There's an end goal to where you're trying to get to.
Yeah.
That these like can't even see that end goal, or you've probably not explained it how it's going on in your head clear enough for them to understand that if we do this, this, and that, and a timeline of this, and that, and then we can then go on to. Sometimes people need it breaking down.
But my end goals, like it'd be okay if the end goal was for me. Or even
but it needs to be for you though.
But even half for me. My end goals like are for
other people
because this is what I'm saying. When I believe in you, then I will think of things that you won't think of for yourself. So like I'm saying, yo, you ain't give the fans anything for a while. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I think we should do. Do that then.
But guess what though? You can't help other people if you don't help yourself first.
Yeah.
And that's where there will be a problem with the management side of things, because you're trying to put other people first rather than yourself. There needs to be a game for yourself to help others, or to even realize where the potential is, because then that's when you'll start shutting off people who you don't see as potential, or you don't see as good enough for your even mental health. Do you get it? If you're putting other people first, it will be a car crash.
Yeah,
it will.
I mean, obviously, I've been in the car crash. You know what I'm saying? It came from nowhere.
And what's the specific reason for that?
Do you know what? I don't even know. Like, obviously, I do managerial roles for people that I don't manage sometimes, you know what I mean? And that's because I believe in what they're doing. If I hear their material and I think, you know what? You fucking onto something, you are. But he don't know the first thing about anything. All he knows is he's wrote some bars on a good beat, doesn't know where to direct it, doesn't know who to direct it to. And I've got all this knowledge and I'm thinking, I could die tomorrow. Like, just give him the fucking source for free. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's the problem, bro.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
Yeah, of course it is.
And that's something that I've understood more. Like, you see, you can get, there's an end goal, and you feel like if you can get them there, then at the end of it, they'll be happy and you'll be compensated in some way, shape, or form, even if it's just through gratitude.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna work, bro.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work, and I'm only saying that from experience, though.
No,
like,
you're right.
You've got to set boundaries at the bare minimum, boundaries.
Yeah, but this is the thing.
And clear expectations.
Yeah.
And if you don't set them, it will be car crash, because, like you says, you're seeing a vision from people, you're seeing potential, and you're seeing talent from talented people. But if they can't see it themselves, or if they can't see the business side themselves, it's never gonna be met. Yeah. And if you're a manager, you're supposed to get that out of them. Yeah. But you can't get that out of them by just literally seeing that they've got something and you know how to put it together. Yeah. The other side of management needs to be met also. Yeah. Otherwise. Yeah. These are the things that I'm growing. So how dark did it take you though? I mean, obviously. I'm an empath, yeah. Mm-hmm. So when things are going good, I pat myself on the back, innit? Yeah, I pat myself on the back first, and that entails drink. You know what I mean, you take a shot or drinking wine or whatever. So obviously, my head must have spun out, like caught me off guard, like because I'm focused. You know what I mean? I do so many things at once. Yeah. I focus on every single one of them. I get up, I want to do an event. I'm doing a house event. I manage DJs that are just coming out. So I put on an event for them so that they can be seen, like a streaming thing. And then I'm managing this guy, but I don't manage him. I'm just directing him on what to do with his material. And then I'm doing my own material as well because I sing hooks, yeah?
So I'm doing my own material, getting collabs off people like Big Dog Yogo, Gypsy General, and people like that. And then this guy over here's sent me his material. He wants me to put a video together, direct it scene by scene. So I'm doing that, and then I'm working with the videographer, and going back and forth. So I'm doing a whole lot of stuff. So.
And how much are you getting paid for this stuff?
I mean, it varies. Obviously, I'm not going in there for free, bro. I'm not going in there for free at all. So, it varies depending on what I'm doing and how long it's taking and stuff like that. I'm not a dickhead. I'm not coming here to rob you. You just pay me for my time. You know what I mean? Just pay me for my time. We're good to go.
Yeah, sounds like that's not enough, though. But how did you get to what was the dark place and what was it?
I mean, I just sat there and I went to my friend's yard. I'd just come off a music video, yeah, and I'd been drinking brandy, yeah, and now I'm in a good mood because the music video's fucking badass, yeah. It's sick. I'm in a place where I haven't been before with a big rapper, and I'm gassed. Do you know what I mean? I'm fully gassed. I'm like, yeah, sick. This whole thing is sick. So I'm drinking the brandy now, left there, gone to my bedroom's yard, and started drinking, patting myself on the back. Yo, this one's going to be a fucking movie. Talking to him about this, that, and the other, what I've been doing. Drinking. He's chipped off to his girls. He's like, yeah, leave the key. And I've just carried on drinking. And then I've carried on drinking. And then I've carried on drinking. And then I've got to a certain point, like, oh fuck, why have I started drinking? I need to go home. And then anxiety kicked in out of nowhere. Fuck, what am I really fucking doing? Why am I doing it? Who am I making happy? All of that just sunk in, but I've just carried on drinking, yeah, because I'm like, I need to numb this fucking feeling out now. So I've just carried on drinking. And then fucking guilt starts coming in. If I'd have knew all of this about alcohol, yeah, and how it depresses you and stuff like that, because remember, I've been a DJ for so long, yeah, so my blowout starts when I finish my set. I used to be resident of Bushwhackers, Fuel and Money Pennies, yeah. So I do a whole weekend in Birmingham, DJing and stuff like that. And my blowout starts when I stop DJing, yeah? So I'm going all weekend. I mean, I'll go home, get home on Monday. You know what I mean? And I've been doing that for years. So then I stopped. And then, all of a sudden I've just started fucking having blowouts. So yeah, I'm there and I'm just carrying. I'm drinking bottles of wine. Yeah. The count at the end when I got home was 26 bottles. Yeah, over the course of my disappearance. Yeah, between my disappearance, like, I just want to let people know that I didn't just go, yeah, I'm just gonna stay here and disappear. I must have been pissed, guilty, anxious, drink, gone to sleep, woke back up, bottled again, guilty, fucking anxiety, drunk again, gone to sleep. So it all just went into one. Do you get what I'm saying? It was sleep, drink, repeat all the way through. Yeah. So yeah, at one point I was like, what the fuck am I really doing? Like, who am I making happy right now? Like, I'm fucking running after this man, that man, and who am I making fucking happy right now? I'm not even making my fucking family happy, really, am I? Because look at what I'm fucking doing. Like, and I don't want to say suicide because, I'm not that guy. Do you know what I mean? But there was an element of why am I even fucking here? I mean, when you start getting into that depressive state, yeah, you start questioning why the fuck you're even here, because what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, you're doing so much for everybody, but what are you fucking actually doing? Do you know what I mean? What are you doing for the people that fucking love you? Like, the people that have got your back day in, day out. You're running after this motherfucker, yeah. And like, fucking, has he phoned to check if you're good? Like, or anything like that. So, yeah, I got into that state, and I was drunk for however long. What was it, 3 weeks or whatever? I was fucking drunk for the whole time. Yeah, absolutely fucking hammered for the whole time, making no sense. My battery was dead. Yeah, and you know what? Furthermore, my battery was fucking dead, and I didn't give a shit because I was in that state. And at that point, I don't want no one to see me anyway, because I'm not the sort of fucking public guy that's going to be out here. Or, do you know what I mean? I like to be private. If I'm going to be pissed, I'm going to be private about it. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the dark place was fucking depression. Just smacked the shit out of me quickly. You know what I mean? And it might have been depressed in that moment because I was pissed up and whatever else, yeah. But yeah, it had me questioning fucking my ability to fucking be here and be around people, and do I deserve to be around these people, like, after all the shit that's done, or after all the people I'm running after and leaving them there. Do you know what I mean? So
do you think, that when you're sober, you block out all of those thoughts and try to focus on getting something done out of certain people that maybe, I'm not going to say shouldn't be your main focus, but like, obviously you've seen talent, you obviously got a passion for seeing people thrive. Yeah. You get it? And then, like, you've had the drink. Yeah. And maybe like a lot of the thoughts have suppressed it as to who you should actually be looking after. Yeah. Well, so it's like a passion versus like lifestyle choice kind of thing. You know what I mean? Your passion lies within seeing people do well. Yeah. But they're not necessarily your people. You just have an eye. Yeah. You have an eye for talent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of your job description, is to spot talent. Yeah. And then nurture it. But with that, you're mixing that with being someone that's giving away a service for free. Yeah. Do you get it? Yeah. But then obviously when you start drinking, you start thinking, wait there, I'm giving something to people that don't deserve it. And then you've got your family that you need to be looking after.
All of that.
And that's not necessarily talent based, that's just your family. Yeah. But that's where your passion lies, in spotting talent. So it's like a confusion. Yeah. Which where you do crash, you think, wait there, I'm putting energy into things that may not even work. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And maybe I'm putting too much into it. Yeah. And one, they don't deserve it. Yeah. And two, like, what about everything else I got going on? Yeah. Like, I'm losing focus in areas. Yeah. I mean, obviously, when I started the company, like I said, I've been a house DJ. Everyone knows me for playing house. I put aside any producing. I put aside any DJing for my own sets and stuff like that. I was just focused, like, because these people didn't know what they were doing. Like, the people that I started with, they didn't know what they were doing, where they were going. I just knew that they had talent, so I was there, but like all the way making sure that, oh yeah, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do that, and then we're going to show people this. You know what I mean, I was doing shows in pubs and stuff like that and ramming them out. Because the local people wanted to see the local guy or local girl rapping or singing, do you know what I'm saying? So I was absolutely bodying the whole thing, do you know what I mean? Day in, day out. Like, I'd wake them up, right, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, do you know what I mean? So yeah, you're right. It's a fight between the passion that I've got for talent and for people to thrive. And, I enjoy seeing someone with a talent and they don't even know it's there. Do you enjoy seeing yourself with a talent?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy seeing yourself?
Yeah. This is
do you feel like you developed to what you needed to be?
Well, now.
Or do you feel like you need to put what you should have done for yourself in someone else?
Nah, do you know what? See, this is the thing.
But it sounds like you was doing a lot in terms of music, DJing, all them things.
Yeah.
And obviously, you've got your reputation, you've got your links, you've got all of those things. Yeah. Why did you stop?
Because, like I said, I'm an empath, and to see like it's not always about me. Well, in my head at that point, I was like, it's not always about me, man. Maybe it needed
to be about you, bro. Because maybe if you'd have become the biggest DJ, it would have been easier for you to do your empath thing and put people in positions.
Yeah, of course.
Did you get it?
Yeah, of course. I feel like you know, obviously because I'd been DJing for so long, I was like, okay, I've done that. Now I want to bring other people through.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like there's younger people that they're like stuck. They don't know where, you know what I mean? They're stuck in their bedroom, and I'm thinking, right, you are fucking sick. Technically, you're sick. I got you. Yeah, I got you. Let me just put A to B, yeah, and see what happens. Yeah. And then I'm gonna direct you a little bit, make you into a little bit of a brand, and then you know what? It could be ADHD,
bro. You know what it sounds like to me, and I'm no expert at all, bro. We're just two people having a conversation.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't want no one to think that. It sounds to me like you need managing. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, do you know what?
I'm gonna be real with you, yeah. I swear down, yeah. You see this podcast, yeah. It can bring out hidden truths, bro. Yeah. So I'm glad that we're having this conversation. Of
course, yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I'm glad how the previous podcast went with you two, because there's truths in between certain things that I've said, and I'm not excusing people's deliveries in any way, shape, or form. But sometimes you got to look at yourself when people are saying certain things, and how you can use that to your benefit. You know what I'm saying? There's always a positivity in negativity as well.
Yeah, of course,
you get it?
Of course.
And a lot of what he was saying about you, is true in ways, and maybe sometimes you need to hear it a certain way. What I'm saying when I say true, I mean, bro, you're looking after artists. Yeah?
Yes.
You're developing artists. You're seeing talent, but you're not seeing the true reward of your work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and you can't go through life like that, because one, there's bills to pay. Two, you got family to feed, and all these things. So as much as you want to see people do well, bro, you gotta put yourself first. And if you're not looking after yourself, you can't look after others, bro.
Yeah, of course. You know,
do you get it? So I'm not saying that I'm not saying like there's full truth in what he's saying. I'm just saying where he's brought this is led us to have a conversation.
Yeah, of course,
and get a better understanding of who you are, and you've been to this podcast before.
Yes,
you came with socks.
Yeah,
you had all your whole team, your artists, and all those things. So we've got somewhat of a relationship.
Yes, of course.
Seen you around. Obviously, I know you people and that as well. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like there's more that Nimrod can do. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I feel like the things that Nimrod needs to do for that to make it big, or to get the people where he needs to, is look after himself. Yeah. Do you get it? Yeah. That's what I believe, bro.
Yeah, no. Do you know what? You're 100% right. Like I said, I've started. I went back.
I feel like you need a manager, bro. You need a manager, or someone to what's in your brain, take it out and just look at it.
Yeah.
In front of you. And say, this is what you want to do, but this is what is achievable. Yeah. This is what you're gonna need for your time.
Yeah.
And this is what you know what I mean? Like, because sometimes the big mix in your head can just be too much, and you're trying to still go, and you're forgetting about this part here.
Yeah. Do you know what? 100%. 100 million %. And like I said, I think that's what happened when my head spun out. Because like. There's so much that goes on in my head, Like if it sounds.
Bro, listen.
It sounds
see
crazy.
Me, yeah. I'm similar. I'm very, very, very similar. And I have to understand myself, because I can hit brick walls, thinking that I need more out of people or need to get in situations. So I'm saying this from someone that's listening to your story and saying, "Raw, that sounds like me."
Yeah,
do you get it?
I mean, like,
and the way that I control these things, is I listen to people. You know, like Elon Musk. I listen to a lot of his podcasts.
Yeah.
And I hear him say similar things like, "Yo, you don't want to not be in my brain, because what's going on in there is so much." Yeah. There's people that are similar minded to us, where so much is going on that you can lose focus on certain things, or you can see a task in hand and go full speed ahead, which is good, and people will give you so much praise for rare. But you're not taking time for yourself. For one, you're not understanding that there's more to the puzzle than just full steam ahead. Do you get it? And you've really got to learn to understand yourself. The best way you're going to do that is through having, I don't know, a mentor or management, or just like getting stuff out your brain, bro. That's my opinion anyway.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like I said, I ain't no expert on nothing, bro. You get what I'm saying? I can be in similar situations to you.
I mean, you know, like I said, in my head, people think it's nuts, and this is why they come to me with their projects, because they'll say, "Oh, you know what? I've made a tune, man. I want to do a video. I just don't know what to do." Listen, I'm not even joking. I'm not lying. This ain't no fucking witch doctor bullshit. Yeah. If I listen to a track, right, I can close my eyes and I can see.
Well, hear what then? That's what I'm trying to say. So whether you or not you can see,
Yeah.
you got to let people know.
Yeah.
You got to market yourself
Yeah.
that I can do this for you,
Yeah.
but I'm going to need this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
Because you're going full steam ahead with what you can see.
Yeah.
And they don't even know what you can see. They don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
They don't understand.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You're closing your eyes, but they don't know that you've closed your eyes and
No. But obviously.
No, I get it, bro. I'm just saying, like, I'm the same, bro. I can see business. I can see things wanting to work in certain ways.
Yeah.
And then you're not getting that information out to people, and they're like,
No,
whoa.
But obviously, once I've seen it, I have to dumb it down and give it to them and say, right, we're gonna do dit. Do you know what I'm saying?
I just don't think it's.
But like, obviously,
You're saying what? But look, the start of it is we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
The start should be, well, I can help you.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna need this in place.
Yeah, okay.
Boundaries.
Yeah. I hear
That's
that.
where it needs to start.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Rather than I can do this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
giving out too much information that's not even needed.
Yeah, you know what? You're fucking right. And you know what? The closest people to me have said exactly the same thing. But obviously, when you're on a winning streak, and you can see your vision.
Brother, you're still doing it, man. You're still doing it. Forget your vision. I know about your visions.
No, but
I know
you see it,
you can't explain it to me, bro, because I'm similar. You can't explain it to me. You're trying to force explain your vision to me, and that is part of the problem. You get it? You need to slow down, my bro. You definitely need to slow down. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then there's means and ways that where you can learn from situations, like I says from the podcast. There's ways that Tankz more new school, and he's created his platform. You see, he's had big hits.
Yeah,
he's utilizing certain things like TikTok and
he's very knowledgeable, man.
Bro, not even that he's knowledgeable, bro. He's put himself in positions to learn and taking information.
Yeah.
And he felt like he wasn't getting enough out of this situation. He wasn't built for that.
Yes.
We did do a podcast before.
Yeah.
Where like he was supposed to get here earlier, and we was gonna have a conversation. That was about how he sees the industry and get into depth of it.
Yeah.
I've still got that podcast has still got to come out. So like I understand that like the main show was not built for that.
Yes.
You get it?
Yes.
And that it could go this way. And he understood it too.
Yeah.
And he thought, all right, then if we're gonna sit down and it's gonna be about banter, let's really push the table.
Yeah. Like I said,
I love that.
Listen, like I said, I seen it for what it was. Yeah. Like I said, it was never any kind of beef or anything. Yeah. Obviously, chosen words like obviously the Diddy situation and stuff like that.
100 trigger.
Like that shit to me, like
Yeah. But you handle yourself well, bro.
Like
you handle yourself well. No one's not looking at you in that manner.
Yeah. Of course.
Enough was done for there to be views, bro. And I hope this gets views as well, because it shows a different side of you. You get what I'm saying? And I reckon we should do this on a. We can do this again, because you got a lot of information, bro. But I think there's things that you need to put in place, my bro.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're reaching that hour now. Yeah. Let's do this again, bro. Whenever you're ready, we'll do it again, because the way that I like to have these conversations, it's not just about getting to know you. It's also about just conversating. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's things that are going on out here. So if you feel you need to have let's have a sit down, let's have another talk, let's do it again. Bro, anytime, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for your time. Yeah. It's been a good one.
Yeah, man, 100%, bro. And I hope people watch this and see, to the people that probably more Tankz will see there's a different side. There's still more to thingy, there's still more to break down. Bro.
Yeah, listen.
Thank you very much.
Love.
Yes, bro.
Listen, big up Tankz, big up Sinners. It's been good, man. It's been good, trust me.
Yup. Pat just landed still. 2 sets, I'm gonna pull it down. I'm gonna check it out now. Smooth still. Yeah, I'm seeing less on the 27th still.
How much man have I out in this life? Too many. All I need is a phone and a like a sim. Now it's time to win, bro. Spending time in bin, but I still send him things. Make sure it's nice within.